What's going on, y'all? So I done started me a little indoor uh experiment. I ain't gonna say what it is because it really is just an experiment. I'm trying to see what I can grow and how. I keep seeing videos of different things that can be grown from scraps, like table scraps. And so I've been trying a few different things. I had a piece of garlic in water and it did great growing one sprout until the inside of the garlic started to rot. So I had the garlic growing in water just like they show in videos, but then it just died and I don't have it. I didn't shoot a video of it. But so this time I'm trying a whole garlic clove. I just want to see what happens and if the bottom re-roots. So I just sat it in sand and I'm going to see if keeping the sand moist makes those roots regrow, or if, I don't know. I'm just going to see what happens. I don't have any prediction on that. I would like to see something new start to grow out the top of it. But if I look at it like the last garlic, I'm sure nothing's going to come out. So I also had gotten some carrot tops kind of donated to me, and I put those in water in a pan like this right here, and it grew to this point like these right here. And then I planted this one all the way under the soil, and I put gravel in the bottom. No gravel in that one. I put gravel in the bottom of this one. I don't know what this is, but it was some seed packs that I got from $1 for $1. I mixed them all together. So I can't tell what they are. I was just going to cast them through the yard. I put them in that cup right there, and this is what they did. So we're going to keep playing around with them and see what they turn into or what they don't. This right here is a piece of basil. I had two. This one is growing in dirt, and that's a little piece of beet in there. And this one is just in sand. This one does have a water meter at the bottom. You can see the water. It's in gravel. So I'm growing this one in sand just to see how it turns out. This one grew the best roots in water, and now it's in sand. And then this one was doing the best earliest, so I put it in soil, and it hasn't been doing very well since. I mean, it's staying strong, but it's not growing as fast as it was when it was in water. Same with this one. This one I just put in sand last night, so we'll see how that one does. But it looks like this one is very strong already. I can see the roots in that one. If you look right there, you can see the roots. Let's see if we get it. There they are. So you can see it actually, it is growing. It's just not growing very fast above ground. This, I don't know what that is either. And I have ginger, a piece of ginger root in that. I have a piece of sweet potato in that one. I have a regular potato in this one. That is the beet that was doing the best. It is a whole beet, and it's underneath the soil or underneath sand completely. And it had good roots on it, but not great, but it had the best. And this is one that I've already started eating off of. I've taken 2 leaves off of this and eaten them. This one right here was the next best one, but I did cut it because it did have some rot inside of it. And it looks like it's trying to maintain, but I don't expect much from it. It doesn't have a whole root. It's a half a root, and it's just tucked in sand with a little bit of soil and gravel at the bottom. And then this, I don't believe this is gonna work, but I saw a video where a guy just took a banana and put it in soil. Now, he did a lot more. He put aloe on it and did all this fancy stuff with the tip, but he grew a banana plant from a banana cut properly at the end. So I just did the same thing. I cut it, simplified it, put it in sand instead of anything else. I'm just trying to see if sand will grow decent roots. If sand will grow decent roots, then I can transplant it and put it in the ground with a better root ball than dirt. I had a situation where I left a bag of sand in my backyard and grass started to grow in it. And I just walked up and pulled the grass out and all the roots came out with it. So I'm trying to see if, I mean, I don't see anybody on YouTube using sand to grow anything. And I just want to see what happens, because Nobody's talking about it, so let me be the first. We're going to grow all these things in sand and see what happens. And as I find out what happens, I'll let you know. I tried water, and water did good until it didn't. And maybe that's the same thing that's going to happen with sand. I don't know. I feel like sand is going to be an easy way for me to tell if it's dry or wet. If it's cracked like this, it probably could use more water. You'll be able to see the discoloration. And even on like a pot like this, you can see how it's wet on the outside. But you can see if water is sitting. If water sits on the top, you can see it. You can poke a stick and get it to go down to the rocks. You can see the water in the rocks if you do it properly. Sand just seems like it has a lot of benefits. And I guess you can add nutrients to the sand if needed. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know if this is going to work, but I just wanted to shoot this video. Oh, and this has a whole onion in it. It is a whole onion, a store-bought onion. I just bought the onion just to do that with. And I have something else. I don't know. I don't know if I talked about this, but these are all the strawberry seeds that I've been able to get off of strawberries. And I have just been grinding up the strawberries to get the seeds, which that's something. Oh, yeah, and this one. This has 3 beans in it, but I just don't know what they are. We didn't talk about this either now, did we? This is a piece of celery. It was doing great. It actually has started producing new little celery stalks at the bottom. I just put this in sand as well. And these 4 carrots, I did the same. I started collecting seeds off of fruit. I got I got blueberry seeds, blackberry seeds, strawberry seeds, tomato seeds, and I'm basically just taking them out and I'm going to see what I can do with them. I'm going to see if I can grow them. I'm going to throw them in the yard. I'm just going to have seeds growing everywhere. Instead of tilling the soil, what I'm finding is they say that the best way to have the healthiest soil is to not disturb the root system of the soil. So if you want healthy soil, you want to keep the microbes happy and you want to keep the root system in the soil. So I'm going to plant things and never move them once they find a happy home. I'm going to let them stay in my yard as long as they can, especially the strawberries. I'm going to try and spread these all over the place because I don't want to fight the wildlife for the strawberries. I want it to be so many in my yard that, hey, people can come and get some if they want some. And what I'm saying is this stuff is basically trash. Everything here, except for these cups probably, everything is trash to somebody. Maybe this wasn't clearly, and this wasn't. But everything else here was what somebody was throwing away, myself included, which I haven't thrown anything away. And I guess I'm saying I'm about to see what I can create out of this. And if I can get things to grow, I'm going to let y'all know. And I'm going to tell y'all how I got the seeds. I'll show y'all in a video how I got strawberry seeds to put in this tray right here. If you look, those are all strawberry seeds. All I used was a blender and some water. And the same thing for blueberry seeds, blackberry seeds. I even got banana seeds. That was pretty cool. I just took one of these and blended it up, and I got the seeds out of it. So there was something else that I did, but I think I got like 5 different seeds just out of stuff that we were throwing out. And then I take the liquid, and I just throw it out in the yard as well for fertilizer. How can you beat that? That way you have nothing that's going to waste and you're working with nature and you're letting nature work with you. Hey, y'all, I'm through. Much respect, and I'm out.